I don't know how to work any. I'm on my phone. I don't know how to work any of the things and make sound come across. But it is the 11th of May. I am Tina Warren. This is the second attempt at going live, hopefully with some sound this time. I am an intuitive. I also read cards, I do mediumship, and I am a healer. Is it working? Can you hear me? I also have issues with technology sometimes. So, right, I have been live on YouTube for the last few Mondays and I am finding my feet. I'm not entirely sure what I will be doing on here. I would love to be doing live readings on here, but let's start somewhere. So, this is where I'm starting. What I was saying is we've got a new moon this week. And we've got a new moon on the 16th. It's quite potent. If you think of May as a whole, we've had a full moon at the very beginning. We've got this new moon in the middle of the month. And then we've got a full moon again on the 31st of May. So this is an opportunity. New moons bring an opportunity for us to reset, to sort of refresh, to look at things that no longer serve us and to sort of start investing our energy into things that are beneficial for us going forward. We all have that option. We don't always take it. But we get the energy is quite good at the moment for sort of grounding things in. And this is a new moon in Taurus. So this new moon is in an earth sign anyway. So it is all about being practical for yourself, not for everybody else. It's time to consider ourselves and what we want going forward, because the changes and the choices we make will have a bigger influence all around. So what I would like to do today is, yeah, you can hear me. Thank you. Thank you. What I would like to do today is just pull a few cards with regard to that full moon. What I am going to say, I said it on the other one, but it was obviously silent. Obviously, I work with energy. We're all affected by energy because it's around us all the time. The energy on YouTube is very, very different to the energy on other platforms. And it's just, I'm learning how to work with that. And I'm sure it's going to surprise me a lot over the time that I use it. But I do intend ultimately to be using this platform a little bit more. So let's see what we have. New moon in Taurus on the 16th of May at 9:01 p.m, I believe. So I am going to pull a Moonology message card, and this is just a general message. I'm just pulling the cards to tap into the energy of the moment. It is very, very general, which isn't my normal way of doing readings. But let's see what we have. And I am also using, I'll show you the cards afterwards. I'm using Moonology message cards and also the Moon Temple Oracle cards as well. So let's see what we've got with these for the new moon in Taurus on the 16th of May. They're really clumpy. They're not. I don't think there's one. I think there's two of those, but they are not coming apart until they're out. Right, okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, the first one is this, and it's the past and dark moon. Dark moon is the time that we have just before the moon is new. So if the moon is new at 1 minute past 9, then the time before that, the moon is dark. So it's not visible at all. And I want to say the void comes out with this, but it's in that space that we get the clarity and we can release the things. There's snakes in this card, so it's a time and an opportunity to transform things. So look at what it is that has been holding you back. Look at where you may feel limited. Look at the things that really do not serve you anymore, habits, thoughts, beliefs, limitations, because there is an opportunity to make changes. Changes happen when we decide. Quite often there will be changes that affect us, bigger changes in the world, there's changes day to day, but the ones that affect us a lot, we can actually make choices with as well. So it's getting clear, because the past is exactly that. It's been open to new experiences, a new way of being, and a new level of understanding for yourself. However, it's in the sign of Taurus. And we've got this card, which is patience. Okay. And it's also new moon energy in this card. And that patience is because when the moon starts, it's a cycle. So it starts dark, it's new, it then grows and grows, and then we become full 2 weeks later ish. And then it moves through that cycle. But we don't plant seeds and expect to harvest them at the same time. So it's being patient with yourself and acknowledging the changes that you want for yourself. It's not the same for everybody. Acknowledge what's right for you at the moment, and then that will give you a good grounding, tapping into this Taurus energy. Things might not happen fast, but slow and steady is often good. So don't try and force things. Don't try and rush things. Be very patient, especially if you're initiating something or you start to understand things in a different way this week. This is different awareness, different understanding, and a different way of being potentially for some of you in the world. This is very general and it's for everybody. So a little bit different to my normal readings. Also, this one, mystery. Okay, mystery. You may not know the outcome. We have to trust. When we plant seeds, we have full trust that they will grow into something that we're expecting. If we plant an acorn, we're not going to expect to grow a rose bush. So it's being patient with yourself, and while having expectations, it may be that things don't exactly. Be open to things working in a different way to they have before. It may not be necessarily predictable, and you may not know what to expect. I think a lot of us are coming to terms with the way that the world is now. It doesn't feel as predictable as it did in the past. The mystery, this is about you trusting yourself, that inner wisdom, that intuition, and that guidance coming forward. Pay attention for that rather than on outcomes at the moment. So as long as you're leaning into that aspect of yourself and trusting yourself, be patient, and the opportunity for new beginnings is there. Okay. Hi, Mom. My mum's on. So I don't know why, but while I'm on here, I want to sit in a different position. Maybe it's because I'm really nervous, and it's just a comfort thing. So there you go. Let go of the past. It's time to move forward. But the past also brings us wisdom and experience. So bring that forward. Just don't stay stuck there. Extract the wisdom and bring that forward. Be patient with any changes that are going on with you, or any changes that you're implementing around this time, because it will take time for things to move. If you think about changing direction, or if you think about anything that's got momentum, if there's a change to that, there's a period of adjustment before things start moving in the right direction. So trust that. Tap into your intuition, and as well as your ideas, inspiration, and dreams. We don't always know what the outcome's going to be when we initiate something. So it is about trusting yourself through this process. It is a powerful new moon. I think it's quite close, so it might be a super new moon, and consequently, I think the full moons are further away, so they're micro moons. But May is a month of reckoning for a lot of people, so there will have been things going on. There will be things that are coming up. This will look very personal for everybody. You could recognise aspects of patterns, habits, behaviours of yours that are beneficial for you, but you're not leaning into them. Equally, you may notice there are things that are not helpful for you, and it's time to sort of make a choice about what direction you're going forward, however that may be. This isn't always about work. It could be just a perspective going forward, a shift of perspective, or an attitude going forward, one that you can feel empowered with. Okay, this is a time where we can start to really trust our intuition and feel empowered about the choices we're making, if we're making them from an authentic place. It's not about force at the moment, but it is about building strong foundations. So this might be building trust and faith in yourself. So allow yourself to do that as the week progresses. Right. Hi Sandra, hi Anne, hi Mom, and hi OGT148. I'm glad you persevered with me after the after the incident. For this week, I'm a little bit calmer. No cats. They're out after the cat incident last week. I will be back next week, and persevere with me on these Monday sessions, because I am well out of my comfort zone being on YouTube. I'm not out of my comfort zone being live, because it's my preferred way of working, and I prefer to engage with people. So ultimately, I would like to do on my other video, I went live and there was no sound, so nobody could hear me. Ultimately, I would like to get to a point where I offer readings during this time. In the meantime, if you found me, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me if you were already aware that I was going to be on here. But yeah, I'm Tina Warren. I am an intuitive that reads cards, does mediumship and healing. So I've been around for quite a while. I'm not new at the work. I just work a lot with people rather than online, and I'm expanding my reach because I can't ignore the push that I'm getting from my own my own intuition. So there we go. Watch it in progress. And hopefully these get a little bit better as I get more used to this platform. But I do appreciate you being here, and if you would like to like, comment, or whatever, because you're supposed to say that on YouTube, you're most welcome. But I do appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. And I will be back next Monday at 8 o'clock here live, and we'll see what happens then. Take care, everybody. Have a really good week. It brings an opportunity to make a difference to yourself. Just be aware of what's coming up for you. Acknowledge that, and a small change will make a huge difference right now. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. I'll see you again next week. Take care. Oh, I am going to say, I have uploaded some of my Facebook lives. Now I do live readings on there. So I've uploaded one of the lives from there. If you would like to join that, you can find me on Facebook. I will share my link on Thursdays, 8 p.m. UK time, and you can join me on there. And if your name jumps at me, I'll read for you. Anyway, I'm Tina Warren. I'm going now. I'll see you all again next week. Take care and lots of love. Bye.